Hello, it is the cousin, and I am back for another beer tasting video.
I get a kick out of brew.
Yeah, thought I'd intro the video sounding like a Skyrim guard because I have been playing Skyrim. So it's Saturday night, and I thought to myself, you know what? After the very odd beer tasting we did yesterday with the Porter poster, let's do another beer tasting video. So I went to the shop, got 2 more beers, and yeah, I'm definitely doing this one first, and then tomorrow is going to be a bit of a mad one. So yeah, I'm doing beer tasting. I know Joe is somewhere. I think he said he's in West London. I don't know if it's a club or a rave, because I thought he was in a nightclub toilet, voice noting me while he was taking a shit and doing questionable things. um, but I'm pretty sure he said he was in a Portaloo, so God knows what's happening there. He just said he's had a shit night, and well, like it's just a shit place where he is, and yeah, and Griffo also went missing this morning, but I say they found him. Apparently, he went to Ramsgate and then all the way back. So yeah, there's the story time out the way. So the beer we are doing today didn't mean to make that rhyme, is Whitstable Bay Pale Ale by Shepherd Neame. Boom. So this is a classic one in the sense that this is one of the beers me and J.Ashley Spencer did on the original channel, where we did it as a duo. Damn, that's over 3 years ago. And yeah, I remember doing this one, and I'm sure it was a good one. Although I remember Whitstable Bay being in a clear bottle, but Whitstable Bay, I'm pretty sure I've been to Whitstable with mine and Joe's grandma, like years ago. And Shepherd Neame, I know this is a brand that we've done a few beers of, not so much on this channel, but on that other channel. So they're a familiar brand as well, along with, like, say, Badger Beer and some of the others. So it says here, Pale Ale by Whitstable Bay, refreshingly light with lively citrus aromas. Whitstable combines old seaside charm with a modern bohemian vibe, and this is reflected in the Whitstable Bay collection. This first quenching pale ale is inspired by brisk walks along the beach past the iconic Old Neptune featured, and is crafted using aromatic Challenger and Styrian Golding hops, delivering a fruity, refreshing taste. And it's 4% there, so I'm guessing this is the iconic Old Neptune. And then on the next seal it says Faversham Steam Brewery, and then it's just got 1968 Britain's oldest brewer, that engraved along here. Don't know if you can see that, and then some more engravings on the bottom, just saying 500 milliliters. Oh wow, so 1698, Britain's oldest brewer. Well, I mean, that is a very long time ago. I suppose this sort of fits the theme, since I was playing Skyrim and did a few little videos, or quite a lot actually, for the Legends of Azarak, which will be released not tomorrow, but the day after, where I was in Dawnstar. So a bit of a spoiler there, but Dawnstar is like one of the coastal cities in Skyrim. And the colour scheme of the guards actually kind of match this bottle. So there you have it. You've got the little house there. Again, it really just looks like Dawnstar, on a kind of greyish looking beach with the old Neptune. Yeah, and it's just got this blue and silver with a almost greyish undertone colour scheme. So there's the front of the bottle, Pale Ale, and then you go around to the back, all the boring stuff, but it has got a picture of the boat there. And then you've got the next seal there, the Faversham, what's it say? Faversham Steam Brewery, and the bottle cap. So I've got the feeling this is going to taste good, but as far as its design goes, I don't know, it just looks like a very local beer. Local to people who like, not local to me, but you know, this is something you could definitely imagine seeing in a place like this where it's like their local brew. Yeah, I don't know. I do quite like it. I mean, it's an older brewery, and I feel like older ones should have designs, more traditional designs like this. So even though there's not too much going on here, I feel like it's simple in its own way. So I'm going to give that a 4 on design. I don't really remember what this tastes like, but I feel like we gave this a high rating on taste. So there's only one way to find that out. So I'm going to crack this open. Take a look at the bottle cap. Shepherd Neam. Still don't know how to pronounce that. Put that there. That also smells like salt. After the one yesterday that I said smell and tasted like salt, but also like sweat. So let's hope this isn't the exact same as that in that sense. Let's go for the taste. That has a pretty refreshing, crisp, good taste. From the first taste, I can tell you, I really like that. This one didn't really stand out to me compared to some of the others that we did on that channel. Like, it wasn't a notable one, but I do know we did it along with, I think, Atlantic Pale Ale, which I'm sure I've done on this channel quite early on. And I'm pretty sure both of them were good beers. I mean, I do have a bit of a soft spot for the ones that me and Joe did on that channel, because it is what started this all off. And like I said earlier, it's crazy to think that was 3 years ago, but this is a nice beer. It is refreshing. The way it looks definitely says drink this on a cold, windy day with like a grey sky above you. Really getting into the theme here. But I feel like this could also be a really nice drink to have in the summer when it's hot, to cool you down and refresh you. But yeah, this definitely gives like cold, windy, grey skies, looking out over the water from the coast. Situation, a setting, should I say, or environment I would like to be in at least one day, just to experience it. That is really nice. It just has a good taste. It's not too strong. I mean, this is only 4% and it doesn't taste strong, but it does taste really refreshing and crisp. So it does say this first quenching pale ale is inspired by brisk walks along the beach, and I kind of get that. It says a fruity, refreshing taste. It's definitely refreshing, but I wouldn't say it's fruity. Maybe a little bit, but it is a nice beer. That's the important thing. So I'm going to give that. I would say it's above a 4, but is it a 5 or is it a 4.5? That's the big question. I'm leaning more towards a 4.5. Oh, that's a tough one. That is a tough one because this is a really nice beer. It's definitely above a 4. Can I go the extra mile and give it a 5? Or is it just not quite there, but close? 4.7, I don't know. 4.9. You know what? Fuck it. I am going to give that a 5. Yep. 5 out of 5 on taste. And to be fair to the ratings, I'm going to give that a 4.5 overall. Yeah, since I've given it a 4 on design and a 5 on taste, but I was debating a 4.5, I'm going to give it a 4.5 on its overall rating. This is a really good beer. This is above average. This is definitely recommendable in the setting I described earlier. Windy day at the beach, get one of these. Maybe me and the boys will do a beach motive, although that's something you'd aim to do on a summer's day, not a windy one. But either way, I would recommend this beer. This is really nice. It's a classic, a legacy beer tasting. And yeah, you just can't really go wrong with it. It's refreshing, it's crisp, it's not too strong, something you can just casually drink. But that being said, tomorrow's one is going to be a bit of a madness, so I'm going to leave that there. This has just been a good beer tasting video, or a very good one. If you've enjoyed watching it, please like, subscribe, share, and all that other shit, and I shall see you in the next one. Ka-cha!
Hello, and this is the cousin, and we are eating McDonald's outside.
Spencer's house.